The dawn mist hung heavy over Willow Haven, a gated suburb where every hedge was clipped to perfection, every mailbox a mirror of the next. Jack Ramsey, a retired agricultural engineer, stood barefoot in his backyard, the grass slick with dew. His koi fountain, a monument to his late wife, was a slaughterhouse. 5 fish opal, cinder, dusk, sage, and breeze floated belly up, their scales dulled in water thick with milky swirls. The acrid stench of bleach burned his nostrils. A plastic bottle, half hidden under a juniper, bore a smudged glove print. Jack's pulse didn't spike. He didn't curse. His rage was a quiet furnace stoked by loss. 2 years ago, he traded vast ranchlands for this corner lot, its greenhouse and hand-built fountain his sanctuary. But Eleanor Vance, the HOA's ruthless president, had deemed it a blight on her sterile empire. Eleanor, late 50s, with a platinum bob and a wardrobe of crisp linen, prowled Willow Haven in her silver SUV, parking to block mailboxes with predatory precision. Known as the Warden, she'd find Jack early, do Law 80 for his crude trellis, do Law 50 for unorthodox roses. Her teal violation notices were a guillotine, her mantra a lash. Standards are sacred, Jack. He'd shrugged off her aesthetic harmony sermons, tossing her notices in the trash. Now, tracing bleach droplets from the fountain to his side gate, Jack knew this was no petty finite was sabotage, personal and virile. After prior thefts and a shattered greenhouse pane, Jack had hidden a high-definition camera in a sunglass-wearing garden gnome. He bolted inside, pulled up the footage, and there, at 3:14 a.m., was Eleanor Hood, gloved, pouring bleach into the fountain with chilling nonchalance. She discarded the bottle and slipped away, her stride unhurried. Jack froze the frame, her eyes glinting under the hood. This was no rash act, it was surgical. His wife's wisdom echoed. Let them dig their own graves. Jack, ever the engineer, began to build a trap. He scrubbed the fountain, cradling the koi, their names await on his heart. By dusk, new fish swam in pristine water, a new filter humming. He posted a sign. Under chemical surveillance, do not touch. A deliberate taunt. A second gnome camera, nestled among peonies, captured the gate and fountain. That evening, Eleanor passed by, her gaze lingering on the koi as Jack fed them. Her smile was a blade. He nodded, revealing nothing. She'd strike Ogden, he was certain. 2 nights later, at 2:09 a.m., the feed pinged. Eleanor, in a floppy sun hat, crept along the fence, a clear bottle in hand. She poured its contents, wiped her hands, and vanished. Jack tested the water, ammonia. The fish struggled, tails sluggish. He saved the clip, backed it up, and emailed the HOA board. Fountain sabotage concerns. With stills of Eleanor's bleach and ammonia attacks. No accusations, just EVY Denke. Let her squirm. Willow Haven buzzed. Neighbors' glances turned sharp, whispers spread like wildfire. Eleanor Oblivious strutted with her clipboard, her SUV a chariot of control. At the monthly HOA meeting, she pushed a decorative water feature ban, her eyes drilling into Jack. He sat front row, silent, arms crossed. Her motion column said no votes. Her lips twitched, a crack in her facade. Neighbor Laura whispered to Jack, "She's unraveling." That night, the feed caught Eleanor again, in a bathrobe, pouring a green-tinted liquid. The gnome's upgraded audio captured her mutter. "Poisoned water's a public hazard. I'm SAVYing this place." Jack sent the clip to his lawyer cousin, who saw a case, criminal mischief, property damage, animal cruelty. Jack escalated, planting fake, toxic hazard signs and empty, industrial cleaner, jugs near the fountain. Days later, Eleanor stuffed a garbage bag into his bin, ammonia bottles, gloves, soaked rags. Jack confronted her, untying the bag. "Yard clippings?" he asked, voice low. Her eyes widened. You're spying! That's harassment. She spat. Jack's smile was glacial. Raise it at tonight's meeting. Her face paled. What meeting? She choked. The emergency HOA meeting was a spectacle. The community center overflowed, the air thick with tension. Jack played the footage, Eleanor's bleach, ammonia, green poison, her damning confession. Gasps erupted. Eleanor stammered. It's not poison. It's fabricated. Jack held up her ammonia bottle. Lab tested. Lethal. Laura shouted. Kids play near that path. She's a menace. Neighbor Harold, Eleanor's staunch ally, snapped. This is a lynching. Jack's out for blood. The board voted unanimously to oust Eleanor. She sat catatonic, her empire in ruins. The fallout fractured Willow Haven. At a heated community barbecue, Harold confronted Jack, voice venomous. You've humiliated her over fish? She kept this place pristine. Laura overheard, firing back. She poisoned our peace. Jack's a hero. Neighbors split, some siding with Harold, calling Jack's tactics vindictive, others rallying behind Laura, hailing his stand. A city inspector arrived, citing chemical hazards from an anonymous tip Eleanor's last jab. Jack showed the fake signs, earning a chuckle. He countered, filing a city report with footage, lab results, and Eleanor's trash bag, triggering an NVY-RON mental tampering probe. Eleanor's letter arrived, slipped into Jack's mailbox, her scrawl dripping hate. You crushed me, but I'll rise. Willow Haven will burn for this. The city fined her thousands. She cleaned paths in a neon vest, eyes averted from Jack's fountain. One twilight, she left koi food on his porch. No forgiveness needed, she mumbled. Jack took it, voice flat. Not now. Maybe never. The fountain gleamed, koi thrived wying. New bylaws curbed HOA tyranny. Property values climbed 13 fan tram. Jack's greenhouse bloomed, neighbors swapping herbs. But Eleanor's threat lingered. Harold's faction decried Jack as a vigilante, painting Eleanor as a misguided purist. Laura's camp saw justice for a community's soul. As Jack watched the koi weave under starlight, he defended more than Fisher principle against petty despotism. Yet the neighborhood's rift and Eleanor's vow cast a shadow, fueling debates. Was Jack a savy or a destroyer?
If you were the one in this story, how would you react? Would you stand up and fight back, or accept the unreasonable pressure and control from the HOA? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with more people. Your small action gives us the motivation to keep bringing you more intense and engaging stories. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.